Bob is the best mentor an aspiring direct marketer could ask for. To say he is passionate about direct marketing is an understatement. He certainly deserves this award and is truly an inspiration for those of us who are new to the industry. And that comes from Bettina DeFula. Whether it's a client deliverable, team building, again, I'm telling you, there are themes going through this, leitmotifs, or Bob's own social media activities, Bob is extremely dedicated to thoughtful use of direct marketing. It is a privilege to know someone so committed to setting the bar high and adhering to superior marketing values while driving results. I'm honored to work alongside a great colleague and friend and learn from a true mentor. Simply put, Bob Cargill is a trusted, proven brand, and that's from my plant. I personally benefit every day from Bob's passion, his experience, and his commitment to quality and transparency in everything he does. Great leaders inspire others with their uncompromised commitment to excellence in everything they do. Bob is a great leader and co-worker, and that's from Justin Barton.
Wow.
I also asked NEDMA's current president and NEDMA's immediate past president to share their perspective from the perspective of the association. And from both, I got very personal tributes to Bob. From our president, Gary Labarsky, I've known Bob a long time. He's one of those guys I'm always happy to see because he's such a genuine guy and genuinely enthused about whatever he's doing. One of the many reasons he was such a fine NEDMA president. These days, that certainly includes blogging and otherwise making his presence felt on the social media landscape. But Bob is no newcomer to the scene. I can't help but smile when I recall the debates he and I would have a number of years ago over the pros and cons of blogging. He didn't just get on the bus early, he ran to it with his typical zest and started driving. It's a great analogy. Since then, he's had plenty of opportunity and justification to say, I told you so to me, but that's just not Bob. And we're all glad. If you keep telling that to all of us. Craig Blake, our immediate past president, who you met earlier giving the Prodigy Award, had this to say. I am always impressed by how Bob lives on the cutting edge of marketing. Admittedly, I often find myself calling Bob whenever there is a new channel out there to explore. The conversation goes something like this. So Bob, what is this thing they call a tweet? And with enthusiasm and a bit of humor, and if anyone needs to know, you can see Bob after this evening. But with enthusiasm and a bit of humor, he brings me up to speed. Bob has been a friend and mentor to many within the NEDMA and national marketing communities, and it is my personal and professional joy to see him receive NEDMA's highest honor. A couple more. Many of us have had the opportunity to work with Bob. Each of us has found him to be as passionate about direct marketing as he is with his family, his friends, or his running. He never gives up. He is always there, always optimistic and supportive. He is constantly striving to be ahead of the curve, whether that be in direct mail, email, web, blogging, or Twitter. He is a devotee, a student, and a teacher of direct marketing. As a coworker, Bob advocated that every direct marketing effort strive for verisimilitude, the appearance of reality. Bob, however, is even better than verisimilitude. He is the real thing, and that's from Ken Gorback. The level of creativity, there's only a few more. So really, I was flooded with input for this presentation. Some of it I asked for, and some of it, I don't know, the word got out there, that he won, and it came to me anyway. So sit back and be embarrassed because you earned it.
Social network. Look at that.
The level of creativity, dedication, and commitment that Bob brings to the direct marketing table is well off the charts. He is forever looking out for the marketing and fundraising achievements and overall well-being of both his own organization and his clients. He is a hardworking, trustworthy copywriter and creative director with a keen sense of how the inner workings of an agency's creative departments should flow. Over the past few years, he has completely embraced social media and, in true Bob Cargill fashion, because you are a brand, remember, demonstrates passion for it every single day. Bob and I connect often for mutual advice and brainstorming. I am honored to be his friend and colleague and thrilled that he has earned this award, and that's from David Hazeltine. Bob is a caring individual who makes it his responsibility to build positive working relationships with his colleagues. It's more than just a job. Bob is a passionate worker who strives to achieve the best, and that's from Jeffrey Simmons. And our last, but I think very enthusiastic endorsement comes from Elizabeth Awar, all right. And she had this to say, Bob was an awesome boss. I feel privileged to have such a knowledgeable marketing pro in my corner. Bob understands how to speak to consumers, not at them. He's proven himself to be a precious resource for young creatives and seasoned pros alike. Bob's talent extends far beyond copywriting. He understands how to truly connect with consumers in this frenetic digital age. Whenever I encounter a marketing challenge, Bob steers me in the right direction while nurturing my own creativity. Bob Cargill, a marketing maestro. That's from Elizabeth. It is no exaggeration to say that I could go on and on and on and on, and you may already feel I've done it. But at this point, I would much rather turn the microphone over to NEDMA's own triple threat. So please join me in congratulating Bob Cargill, NEDMA's 2008 Direct Marketer of the Year.
Not the dozen of the past Direct Marketer of the Year award